Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? Are you getting it in? Somebody's good for you. What's good, people? Woo, what's good, people? It is the day of another day. Of another day we call Tuesday. Anybody been said? What's good, people? Oh, we need to do our uproar for this video. Oh, come on, let's do it together with me. Come on, let's breathe in, breathe out. Oh. Okay, that being said, what's going on, people? This is one of those videos which I've done in reference to the past, and before I get into the video, I want to talk to you in reference to today is National World AIDS Day. You know, if you know someone who is sick, embrace them. If you feel as though you don't feel well and you need to be checked, you know, get yourself checked. You know, my thing is always practice safe sex, you know, but that's on you if you decide to do what you want to do, because you're going to do what you want to do anyway. That being said, what's going on, people? Okay, I'm going to talk to you in reference to a transgender woman who was murdered last year. And what happened was her name was Jennifer. And she was murdered by a guy named Lance. Now, this is Jennifer right here. Okay, and this is a picture of Lance. Okay, now what happened was, this is over in the Philippines, and this happened last year, and Tuesday, they said of last week of November, that's about to end, so they were talking in reference to, you know, he was convicted of 6 to 12 years in prison over in the Philippines. Now the thing is that, this is what happened. They met at a nightclub, and they went back to, they went to go find a hotel, which was 30 minutes away. So as they went to the hotel, you know, they walking up the stairs, surveilling cameras, got a hold of them, going up the stairs. Check this out. Okay, as you see, they're going up the stairs, stuff like that. I'm assuming they've been drinking and stuff like that. You know, they were at a club, you know, they were having a nightclub and they were having a good time. And, you know, it took 30 minutes to get to the hotel where they went to. So what happened was, they got up to the hotel and, you know, allegedly, he didn't know where she was and stuff like that. And, you know, he said that he felt down between her legs and he felt something wasn't right. Now, this is the thing. He felt that something wasn't right and stuff like that, and, you know, clearly, she was naked, and, you know, well, not clearly, but, you know, she became naked and stuff like that, and, you know, he didn't know, allegedly, what she was, and, you know, he killed her. And the thing is that, excuse me, he said that when he left her, this is what he said. Okay, you see that? Now, he said when he left her and stuff like that, you know, she was still alive, but you see, her face is inside of the toilet, and she's not moving. She's not responding. You know, and the thing is that, you know, people became very upset because people are very tired of this. You know, and it's a wonderful thing. We do have supporters as far as people that are out there that are trying to, you know, let people know that trans lives matter, and a lot of advocates are glad, and LGBT, and, you know, even a lot of different corporations and stuff like that supporting of the gay, you know, the LGBTQ, QQ, you get my point. And the thing is that people are getting so tired of it, and they rallied around it, and they wanted justice for her, for Jennifer, so they did this. Okay, you see that? Now you see how many people that was out there that were protesting. They was not going to let this go away in the Philippines. I salute you, Filipinos, because simple fact of the matter is that you was not going to let this issue go down without a fight. And the thing is that, you know, it became very sad, and, you know, it's sad that we have to go through stuff like this, and then you have to sit there and look at your child in a coffin like this. You know, and as the mother mourns the death of her child and stuff like that, and, you know, she felt as though it wasn't right for him to get, you know, she felt as though he should have got more time because 6 to 12 years is what he perceived of a prison sentence. Now, he already did a little bit of time, as far as, being in court and being locked up, for killing her. And that's going to be credit to his 6 to 12 years, which we know probably he'll get out before 6 to 12 years. And the thing is that the mother, Julita, I hope forgive me, I butchered her names, said that she was happy that the verdict details that had transpired. She was not pleased with the jail term. She had hoped that Lance would be found guilty of murder, a graver crime. The mother said that her son, which, life was not wasted. But she feels that her child needed to, be rewarded more time for this prisoner's sentence that he received. And, and the sad part about it is, no one knows the mourning of a mother's loss when it comes to a mother who loved her child. And the sad part about it is that, we'll never know the real story. Of course, Jennifer cannot tell her side of the story, because we will not know if he really knew or he didn't know or he was just too high. And, and the sad part about it is that people will sign and say, well, she didn't tell him, because people love to hate on the transgender women. And the thing about it is that I know a transgender woman who was in Elizabeth, New Jersey. She met a guy, she went to a club, and they messed around and stuff like that. He knew exactly what she was. They did everything under the sun as possible. He woke up the next morning after being drunk and realized that he slept with a transgender. He went to the kitchen, got a knife, and sliced her throat. And she lived. And I heard the story straight from myself, with friends. She lived and stuff like that, and she said, baby, he knew. He knew. And the sad part about it is that when a transgender woman is, and I'm not saying that, he knew or he didn't know, I'm not saying that. But a lot of times when it comes down to it, we are always to blame for our deaths. We're always the one who's being murdered, and we're always the ones that, oh, she did it. We're being victimized, we're being blamed for our deaths and stuff like that. But, it's sad, but it's real, and, the world we live in and stuff like that. And I'm not going to go more into it because I've gotten in arguments with transgender women. I've gotten to many arguments with them who decide they're not going to tell guys, and they don't tell them. So, it's a two-headed side of coin, when it comes to girls like that. And, I don't condone it, but it is what it is. And I'm not going to leave it, I'm going to leave it at just at that. And, at least a little bit of justice was served. As far as 6 to 12 years, that's all it takes, to kill somebody in good behavior. I guess you'd be out even sooner. Anyway, that being said, and the sad part about it, I do these videos and stuff like that. I get death threats. I get people telling me they hope I die. They're going to kill me. I get all this type of stuff. What I'm trying to do is trying to save a life of my transgender women, the girls that are different, or people that are different, to try to share that, you don't have to feel alone, and I try to be there for you, and I get attacked. I delete it. I don't feed into it, because I think for a lot of times when it comes to a lot of people who attack me, they think I live in this castle hill of a house, and, I live with the royals and stuff like that. I come from a really tarnished background, and, and I don't think they're going to be ready. I really don't think they're going to be ready. But anyway, that being said, because maybe I won't be ready either. Maybe, you never know. But a lot of guys who, even one who finds me all the time and attacks me, I know him personally. But the thing about it is that I just say one thing when it comes to guys who I've been with who attack me. You just better thank God every day that he keeps his hand on my head. And he says, no, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Because crazy could come in many forms. You think you could only one share that cover? You think you'd only one share that cloth? But my past, if you think of what I've been through and what I've lived in, I could present you so much hell in your life you would never know how to deal with it. And I wouldn't even mind taking a bullet of death knowing I got one. But anyway, that being said, I'm not going to go there because the Lord keeps his hand in my head. And he says, no, child, you're mine. I will take care of that. You keep your mouth. And I'll take care of my child. And he has. So anyway, that being said, so anyway, if you get to that point, you let go, let God. And that's what I did. I let go and I let God. Anyway, that being said, I want to know how you feel about this. And I want to say hello, my dogs. Meow. I want to say hello, my kings. Whoop. I want to say hello, good new people. Boom. I want to say hello, old people. Bam. And I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. The way you do to you, I want you to do the best way that you can. And if nobody don't like it, then fuck up. Sorry.